Hello and welcome back to Walford on Tap, the show we talk about today's EastEnders. This being a bumper edition of Walford on Tap, where we're discussing both the 30th and the 31st episode of EastEnders, the final two episodes of the year, which is obviously us signing off for 2024. And this was, the last shit for 2024. Hallelujah, we made it. We've covered every single episode of this year. How's that feel?
Oh.
Okay, you want to do any final message preemptively?
Oh, a final message. I want to say thank you for 900 subscribers. I know we haven't hit 1k yet, but that doesn't bother me yet. But I'm glad that 901 of you, I'm not forgetting that one person who subscribed. 901 of you
or slightly more, 910.
I'm not gonna fucking hell. I'm not gonna forget the 909 of you that subscribed. 910. I know 9 more. But I'm not gonna forget about you. Thank you for subscribing. I'll do a little preamble at the end saying thank you again. But I appreciate you all staying here. I know you're mostly here for. I'll just switch the camera to him for Ash, and not really here for the EastEnders. But we are an EastEnders channel. And if you stick around for that, good. If you're only here when Ash goes, bloody hell, fucking Coronation Street, fucking shite, then gladly, I don't care. As long as you're happy with whatever content we put out. Whether that be good, bad, or shit. Yeah. But I'll finish off the end saying thank you again. But let me just quickly run through the episodes. So obviously I was a bit yesterday was a bit iffy for me, so we didn't really do it. So we just left it.
And me.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really want to...
Mostly me. Yeah, predominantly me. I had a fucking meltdown yesterday. Doing slightly better now. Not marginally better, but I'm still here.
And there might be a live stream tomorrow, hopefully, maybe. I planned on doing one where we cover the first episode of the new year, since it's supposedly a big one, since it airs at 10 p.m. I think it airs at 10 p.m. I believe it said it airs at 10 p.m. It's not released early on the iPlayer, and
I'm sure I can have a look and correct if needed. Keep going.
But yeah, that's what I was going to say. So anyways, I'll start it off. Monday we see everyone's preparing for the lesbian hen. That's what a fan.
Oh yeah, 10 p.m.
Yeah, whoa. Wait, welcome to 2025, you pricks. Now wait till 10 p.m. to watch this fucking episode.
But it just means that Nish is going to die.
It does. And then don't worry, Thursday's episode's released early, so we can do the podcast early. But as I was saying, we see that they're getting the lesbian hen like fucking banner prepared. Everyone's excited for this wedding in the New Year's. It's the New Year's, baby. What can we expect? And obviously everyone's like happy, and then the police come in and just ruin the mood. They're like, yep, Nish is in Walford, and everyone's like, I guess we're not having buns then.
All the viewers, of course, like, yeah, fucking course he's in Walford, you daft bastard. What the fuck are you talking about?
See, my only criticism is, right, he's been in Walford for, what, about 2-3 weeks now?
He's been in Walford since the start of the month, man.
Like,
he escaped prison. They went, fucking hell, Nish is gone. Should we look for him? Yeah, do like 2 days of searching for him. Fucking hell, we can't find him. Bloody hell, where's he gone?
Like,
I don't know, keep fucking looking. Keep looking, you fucking useless bastards.
Like, the only way I can describe it is like if a famous serial killer come out of prison, like he breaks out, and then they just go, Ted Bundy broke out, should we look for him?
They just go, fucking hell, somebody should look for Nish. It's like, well, yeah, but that's your job. You're the police. Fucking hell, someone else should look for Nish. Like, he's putting people in danger.
Walford police, not good at their job. But yeah, it's very funny. Like, surely you could spot him. Like, surely if he peeps his head out the door, you're like, hello. Surely, like, you could spot him. Like, surely you'd investigate all the, like, rundown flats and stuff. But that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. But we see Nugget go over to Nish. He's got a sandwich and stuff, because Nish was like, hey, baby, I need a sandwich, please. I'm starving. Give me something to eat, please. And I don't want to say booty calling because that sounds wrong, but he was food
It's
calling.
also his grandson.
Yeah, he was food calling him. So yeah, he wanted food. He was Uber eating. He was Uber Eats to his grandson, and he gives him the food. And Nick was like, "I need you to do something for me, grandson." And looks like,
I've never asked you for anything or put pressure on you to do anything, but I need you to do something for me.
And then he asks Nucky to fucking throw his clothes in the river and put a suicide note out and throw the phone away. And obviously he does it, and then the police are like, bloody hell, he's killed himself. And it's like, oh.
Guys, crisis averted. We were supposed to look for him, but it turns out he's dead anyways. Lol, isn't that mightily suspect and convenient?
Like, obviously the one obviously I get it, he faked his death.
Suki doesn't believe it, I suppose, is the other interesting part. Suki obviously doesn't believe he's dead because it's Nish and he's not going to die for free.
And obviously, yeah, I don't think anyone believes it because they're like,
I mean, the most of the family do. The Suki's the only one who doesn't.
Yeah, because they do seem very suspicious. Like, oh, we found
That's
that.
Just the timing couldn't be any more convenient.
Yeah, but Nish wouldn't be the man to kill himself. He'll have to take someone down with him if he was dying. Yeah. Like, let's be honest. He's not the type of person that's like, bloody hell, a scandal's come out about me, time to end my life. He's like, fuck it, a scandal come out about me, I'm going to take everyone I can down with me. And that's the fucking truth.
Blaze of glory.
Blaze of glory. But yeah, he has thrown his life away. They've left the suicide note and the police were like, oh, fair enough, he's dead. But Suki's like, no, he's not fucking dead. Why would he be dead? And
the wedding's off.
The wedding's off, and then Yolanda comes in and comforts Suki, and it's like, don't you worry, Suki, everything will be alright, have that wedding. She tells her to dip her finger in some holy water, and she gives her some holy water, and she sucks on the holy water. The piss of Christ, this is called. And she gives her the piss of Christ, and she's like, the wedding's back on, and they're all celebrating. Meanwhile, Nugget has gone to see Nish and is like, yep, yeah, everything's alright, Granddad, Daddy G, yeah, alright, yeah, don't worry about it. And then the following day, Nish, the Hindu's going ahead. Nish pulls out a knife, and it's the bluntest knife possible. The bluntest, I mean blunt. I couldn't even cut myself with this fucking knife.
You tried. You was there for 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
That's in a video game.
In a video game, of course, lads.
Edgy joke. It's the end of the year. Leave me alone.
And obviously, like, he has a blunt knife, and even Suki are having their hen do. Kim has brought some willy fucking straws. Don't know why. They're lesbians. I don't think you can get vagina straws. I think that'd be a bit weird. And they're celebrating, and Nish is like, I've got a package here for Eve Unwin. And the man's like, oh, fair enough, you do. Grand. He has no package in his hand or nothing. How the fuck does he believe him? And then he just...
I thought the guard was going to think he was a stripper. Got a package for Mrs. Eve Unwin. It's fucking... never seen that before. The old I've got a package trick.
Put it in a pizza box, you'll be fine. And obviously he gets Eve to come out, and Eve goes looking for the package, but obviously Nish is just standing there, and then Mo comes in and says, "Wait, lads, yeah!" And Nish goes to it just fakes having a heart attack. He has a mini heart attack, and he's like, bollocks.
I don't think he fakes it.
Yeah, probably not. But I just gone with it. He has a mini heart.
He's having his health is declining.
He's having a mini heart attack, and then I just want to bring it up because it's a part of this story, in my opinion. They see that they're doing never have I ever, and they ask never, and Eve asks, never have I ever slept with a woman, and none of them drink except for Eve, Suki, and Big Bloody Mo. Big Mo is canonically in both real life and in the show bisexual.
Any one of those things is true.
Yeah, probably. I mean, Fat Elvis could be a woman now. We don't know. And yeah, they all celebrate, and then we see that Gray Atkins, number 2, has given some medication to Nish, and he's like, I can't do this, Nish, anymore. Nish fucking grabs him. I'm like, you can surely batter Nish. He's fucking weak. Like, if a Granda grabbed him,
what does he get to batter him?
I mean, he grabbed him. That's assault.
He could kill him, like.
Yeah, that's assault. Fuck it, just Grandad come on.
I don't think assault matters if Nish is one who ends up dead.
I mean, yeah, but if a Grandad grabbed me because I stole the last can of beans, don't think I'm not going to throttle him.
Mate, you're not chinning Grandad. There's no point. What's that going to gain for you if you fucking, what's that? What if he dies? He's then dead because he fucking grabbed your arm. It's not worth it.
No, he grabbed my beans. That's not on. You don't grab my beans. I love Heinz beans.
Yeah, but you're still not chinning him though. You're just like, oh, fucking Grandad prick. You're not fucking going and fucking have some of that, Grandad. Like, come on now, be reasonable.
And to finish it off, he has ordered some poison. And he's gonna fucking either poison himself, poison...
That visual is so fucking ridiculous, honestly.
What?
He's touched my beans. Fucking have some of this. It's with a liver shot. Fucking there you go, Grandad. You fucking prick. What's that about? Why is he chinning Grandad?
Yeah, he's ordered some poison, and he's probably gonna poison Vinny and kill himself. And yeah, that's the EastEnders. We'll give us some closing thoughts, and then I'll say thank you once again.
Yeah, I already did my thank you in the podcast, so if you want to see my thank you, watch the podcast. So I've been saying for a while that I think Nish is going to die and set Suki up for it, in a sense, because at the end of the day, he wants the last laugh. He wants her to still be destroyed by him, even in his absence, because if he can't have her, no one can, just Nish in general. So him buying some poison, is he going to take down someone? Is he going to slip it into a drink? How's he going to stay, like, playing fucking Metal Gear fucking in a cardboard box? I've got a package for Evil Win, as he's, like, crawling around in a fucking cardboard box, trying to escape being seen at the wedding. But and I'm not going to make the case that Vinny's going to die, because I've done that about 4 times now. But someone is going to die tomorrow. And that's going to be the exciting New Year's thing. It's why it's on at 10 p.m, let's be honest. So, yeah. Everybody get ready for the EastEnders tomorrow. Will there be a live stream? Who knows?
Obviously, I want to just again say thank you to everyone. We're on the road to 1K, and then that means then we get the fucking the Skriller in, I believe. But we're probably not going to make enough, because YouTube don't like people swearing, and I've told Ash in the past, I'm not doing what these YouTubers do, where it's like, I can't say he kills himself, but he game ends himself. I'm like, no, I'm talking about a fucking show. To me, it ruins the magic. So yeah, in case people are like, when they get monetized, they're going to change. Probably not. Ash might, I won't. I'm still going to say kills himself and all that shit, because why not? But
I mean, if the money's worth it, I'm fucking do it. Fuck him.
But it would feel weird instead of going, wow, Nish killed himself.
I wouldn't start doing it for like, because it does undermine the subject. But like, first and foremost, why is at the top of your brain? We're not even at 1,000. It's like, no one's chaining me up. It's like, fuck it, all right, mate. No one's fucking told you. You need to shut the fuck up. Fucking, you're making a fake fucking argument that no one's gonna fucking. Mate, I've been telling you to keep your shit together for a year. Has that for 2 years? Has that fucking changed what comes out of your mouth? No. I don't fucking think so. But fucking, no one's gonna chain me. Who the fuck? No one's doing it. Yeah, when I've got loads of money, nobody's gonna fucking tell me what to do. Great. We're not there yet. Fucking.
But again,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank you for the 910 of you, probably 11 now. I want to say thank you for leaving comments on the Coronation Street video, even though I'm not a part of it. Thank you for leaving the comments. I've read some of them. I've not read all of them. I've read some of them, and I appreciate everyone leaving comments. And thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye. Hello and welcome back to Walford on Tap, the show where we recap today's episode being from the 1st of the 1st 2025. This is the big finale. This is the final arc in an overarching year. This is the good riddance of Nish. So today we're going to be discussing Nish and the 5 suspects at risk. And was it good? I know we're only judging it based on what we just saw, but we have to critique it. We are EastEnders critics. So yeah. Will I run through?
I just noticed that. Yeah, you were so close with the intro. You're like, I got this, and then you stumbled and you're like, shit.
I had to make.
I'm fucked it. Like, if you weren't obviously on the live stream, he's like, all right, what's the intro? I got it. I'll fucking get it. And then he got most of it, and then shit, what is it? But yeah, I don't know if we need to recap it. We can recap it more on the podcast as such. But I suppose you can go through the lives that are at risk. But I just want to make this more of a... This is the end of Nish. Let's be honest. If there's any character who's going to die, it's probably going to be Nish. Probably going to be Vinny. If Vinny, like, maybe he's got like a brain hemorrhage, for example. Blah, blah, blah. Denise is not dying. Suki's not dying. There's a chance for Eve, but I don't really think Clenshaw would do that with another gay character. Not necessarily that EastEnders has the big history of killing off like gay characters, but also soaps do as a whole, and it's not a precedent you want to continue to set, especially at weddings. First, let's celebrate. It's the first lesbian wedding in EastEnders history. I think it's the second. Is it the second gay wedding after Ben and Callum?
Yeah. Probably.
And it's been it's good for representation. Suki and Eve are a really important couple and can be inspiring to a lot of people from different backgrounds. It's good representation to have 2 prominent lesbian characters. One is a leading character on the show, being established, is trying to be one of the iconic characters that's been established as of late. Is she there yet? Not necessarily, but with a bit of time, she likely will be. 2 older women, 2 older lesbians as well, to prop these characters up from different backgrounds. Older, like gay characters, not really given much of a time to shine and not really being given the biggest pedestal. Once again, important to tell about older people falling in love, no matter sexuality, your background, heritage, etc., etc. Important stuff. Let's celebrate that first and foremost. But the episode didn't vibe with me that much. The episode didn't really vibe with me too much, and now it's time for you to go into who is at risk.
I'm probably just going to run through the episode in case people just for some reason watch or Walford on Taps and not the episode, just in case. I'll just do it anyway.
Terrible idea.
I'll just put terrible idea, but I'll just do it very quickly if you do not mind. Hold on, let me just very quickly.
You're doing it anyways.
Yeah, I just had to quickly burp. I had some tea, and I had a grimace shake. So people were watching the live stream, just while you were talking, seeing me fucking just sucking into the straw of the grimace shake. We are running through the episode. We kick off the episode, obviously. Lesbians are in love. They're gathering, they're making innuendos, lesbian innuendos. And then we cut to Nish. Nish is like, yeah, man, she's gonna kill a man. Yep, that's my goal. He's got a suit on. We don't know how he's got his suit because his suit apparently drowned in the river. So I don't know what happened. I don't know how he got a pair of
clothes. It was just his clothes, not his suit. I don't know how he got the same suit that he wore at Christmas. But yeah.
But yeah, he's got his new suit, and obviously the Finder's texting Nish, and he goes to see Nish, but Denise follows, and basically Nish goes, well, you know what she did? Just, what she did? She nearly killed me 2 years ago on Christmas. Woo. And the Vince's like, alright, I'm leaving, I don't care. And then he just whacks Denise over the head with the champagne. Well, it's alluded to. He whacks her over the head
It's
with the champagne.
implied that
Yeah.
he smacks her with a champagne bottle.
She could have hit her head off the table or a sharp object. We don't know yet. But probably...
A rear naked choke, perhaps.
I don't know how she'd be bleeding from... I don't know how she'd be bleeding from a rear naked choke, but...
You've not seen how he puts it in.
Show us how he puts it in, go on.
Let's keep going, go faster.
Okay.
There's a lot to unpick here.
Okay, I just wanted you to do the rear naked choke. Okay. So yeah, he arrives at... obviously, the defender tells Finny, who tells Ravi that Nish is coming to the wedding. And my favourite bit, because he looks like... I think they're called, I forget what they're called, they're like Scottish Terriers, where if you ever see one on top of a stairs, it's usually standing like this, trying to be menacing. My favourite bit is Finny is trying to do his best Scottish Terrier, so he's just like, and it's just like, the fuck are you gonna do? And then Ravi just pulls him out of the car. It's alluded to, he pulls him out of the car. They hog tie him, well they don't hog tie him, they put him in a chair in a shed, and Nish just goes, yeah, Ravi, you know that person you're snogging? Yeah, I fucking whacked her in the head with a champagne bottle. What are you going to do, mate? And then Ravi's like, okay, Finny, you stay here. I'll go sort it out. So he gets Jack to go to the place and check on Denise. Jack does that. But would you believe it? He's only gone and left Finny in charge. And now, I don't
Fucking wrong move. Like, I don't understand. In what world do you leave Vinny to look after something? People don't even get Vinny to cat sit, and you don't even need to manage cats that much. Like, fucking a cat would be sat in a tree, not a tree, in like the little...
cat tree.
Well, fuck it, who cares? Regardless. He's useless. He's fucking useless, is Vinny. I wouldn't... Especially with something so fucking dangerous of Nish being like, don't worry, Nish, he's dangerous now. What's he gonna do? Don't worry, Vinny. Vinny, you got this right, and unsurprisingly, he doesn't got this, and he gets whacked over the fucking head. Once again implied, we don't see it.
Yeah, we don't see it. Finny had one job, you're correct, Michael Sharp. He had one job, but he obviously gets battered by Nish. I don't know how Nish overpowered Finny. Like, he's a weak old man, but I guess Nish...
He's proven that he's genuinely dying.
Yeah. We'll get to you in a second, Colin. So yeah, he somehow overpowers Finny. And the only way I can describe this is he'd be like a bull in a china shop, because he's somehow, because Sophie and Eve are getting married. They get married. Nish escapes because Ravi goes back and checks on Finny, and Finny's just like, "Oh, me head, man, my head." And Ravi's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, why did I leave you in charge?" And obviously they go up. Suki and Eve are going up to their honeymoon suite, and they're kissing. And obviously, someone has poisoned Eve. She drinks the drink. She's poisoned, and would you believe it? Nish has done it.
Nish, who we didn't see, but has somehow managed to make it to the honeymoon suite. And he has made it to the unseen, of course. Like, he's gonna notice he's managed to get to the honeymoon suite, and yes, Eve's been poisoned. She clutched at her fucking heart, clutched at her chest. She goes to the ground, and is she dead? No. Well, we don't know that, but as someone who watches the shit, she's not dead.
And basically, he has trapped Suki in the room. Stacy goes up. I understand Stacy's pregnant in real life, in our universe, not the EastEnders universe. But could she not just kick the door down? Go on, Stacy. You have a bit of fucking...
Look, those doors are pretty hefty.
But...
This is like you saying you would chin Grandad if he touches your beans. Like, fucking doors are pretty heavy, man.
Look. Have you never seen Stacey Brandon Slater? Have you never seen them? Have you never seen her? She's a fucking unit. She could definitely, fucking Navy SEAL that door down. But I digress. Ravi, Nish...
Sorry, the internet phased him out.
What?
No, keep going.
And obviously Nish has got Suki, and he has and they're on the balcony, and Ravi comes in, he breaks the door down, and they go on the balcony, and have a scuffle, but Nish has grabbed Suki's dress, and Ravi, he just tells Ravi, "You're a bitch," and Ravi just pushes him off.
I mean,
And
just once again, it's the same shit that Ravi's always faced in terms of Nish. He's realized that he wants to be the dad. He wants to be the son that his dad actually wanted. You know, he wasn't a kid he had with Suki, so he was never really never really his true son. He was a bastard child in his sense. Not that it matters to anyone but Nish or Ravi. And just goes, yeah, well, you were always pathetic, and I never wanted you anyways. And as Nish is egging Ravi on, because he knows Ravi is a hothead and will fucking go off the handle anyways, over this balcony, he just keeps, like, pushing the daggers in, keeps, like, fucking, just, oh, yeah, and you're useless, yeah, and you're bad at bed, and you smell, and Denise is gonna die, and she's not even gonna see you. And Nish is saying this while she's grabbing Suki's dress, wrapping it around his arm. And what is the final nail that leads to Nish's demise?
well, Ravi just goes and shoves Nish off the balcony, and Suki follows suit. But I definitely know Suki's not dead because she just landed on the top of Nish, and in some
Yeah,
fashion that means she's not dead.
So yeah, Nish is on the ground, clearly head busted open, blood dripping from his head. Suki is on top of him, but it looks much less damaged in a sense. She did seemingly land on Nish. And it's kind of, it's, I don't know, it's a cool, like, to me, it seems like they wanted to be the cool, like, tragedy, right? It wanted to be the, like, Shakespeare-esque fucking tragedy. Where it's like, oh, look, and Nish has finally got what he wanted, reunited at the end, as he's taken down Suki with him. But ultimately, Nish is probably, if he's not already dead, which there's a high chance he is, he's going to prison either way. So, like, if he's not dead, which he definitely fucking is, and Eve and Suki are still going to be alive and going to be dancing on his grave, essentially.
And yeah, so he has taken 5 people down in his way. Well, there's 5 people in total. He took down 4.
Denise, Vinny, Suki, Eve, and himself.
Yeah, and he has taken 5 people down. Now, I don't know how to feel about this episode. I like the aesthetic of the episode. I just think they crammed a bit too much into it. A 30-minute episode, in my opinion.
Yeah.
People might differ from that opinion. You're allowed to differ from that opinion. But to me, they just it was too much to cram in. I wouldn't care if they went, okay, this has to air at 10. Mrs. Brown Spice has to air at 10:30, and then we have to re-air the second part at 11. I wouldn't mind that. I know Ash would probably hate that, but I would much prefer that than be like, okay, we only have a half an hour. We have to, like, imply that he's hit Denise with something. We have to imply he hit Finney. We have to somehow imagine he snuck into a hotel, a busy hotel where no one saw him, poison Eve, and then go to poison Suki and end up in the same bedroom. Like, is he just having a shite while they were having a drink? Like, is he just on the bog?
I mean, continuing on with that in a sense, where it does feel like they tried to do too much, but I think they also just tried to do too much with Nish's character in his last, like, dying stages. I do agree that 2 parts would have been better, but I don't necessarily know if this deserved 2 parts. Like, I appreciate the wedding. The wedding was great. Nice little stuff. Good celebration of Suki and Eve. Fantastic. The Nish stuff, not great, in my opinion. It was a good episode. It was. But in comparison to Christmas, I'm fairly underwhelmed. And I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff I would have changed about it. For example, I understand that you want to have Nish being a looming threat, and you don't want to pad out the post-Christmas to be too Suki and Eve intensive. But Nish was just placed back. He has escaped prison, and he is now just dying in this place alone by himself, and Nugget is helping him, and it's like, okay, yeah, okay. I would have preferred if Nish would have escaped, like, yesterday or something, or 2 days ago, or a couple days ago. But I think it's a fitting end to the character where he died as he lived. He died once again trying to control Suki and manipulating everyone around him. Who do I think will die? Probably just Nish, really. Vinny might die. Who the fuck cares? Eve's not dead. Suki's not dead. I refuse to believe it. In terms of the wedding overall, it was kind of okay. It was a weird combination of the Slaters and the Panasars, and you had Cat and Alfie in there as well, with them ham-fisting the constant, "Oh, Cat, we should get married." Is that you proposing? No, but I'm saying we should totally get married. It'd be a really good idea that we should get married. Like, okay, yeah, great. Let's not do that again. Let's not rehash Cat and Alfie another time. But it was a good episode, and it's a good way. It's a good exit for the character, but I think quite alike, probably how it was intended. I think rightfully everybody understands it is now time to move beyond Nish's fucking character. Everybody's prepared to move on and do bigger and better things.
I would agree. I do agree with that. I agree wholeheartedly with that. I just, yeah, it feels a bit weird because you just broke out and no one looked for him. I get it's a soap, and again, like I always say, you do have to bend the rules when you're watching a soap.
You do, but everything felt a little bit too convenient, in my opinion. You know me, I'm not like a fucking stickler for like, that doesn't make sense. That's fucking like the amount of stretching. It's like me getting a Stretch Armstrong at Christmas one year and realizing that it is just stretching. Like this bit didn't feel like it was the intricately well planned finale. It felt like they just went, "Oh yeah, and he's not dead. Oh, what's he gonna do? Oh, he's gonna crash the wedding. How he's dying. Oh yeah, he's gonna sneak into the suite and he's gonna poison Eve and he's gonna get revenge. Yeah, but like, how the fuck is he actually getting there? He is dying. Yeah, but he's gonna go on the balcony. He's gonna get pushed off. There was a lot of like fucking. You were given a lot of rope, but you didn't really use it. Is my problem.
Like, obviously, I understand the soap, and just reading a few comments here. Unknown Place says 100% Nish magically wakes up in a prison hospital bed. Wouldn't be surprised.
Me neither.
Pat T, which I like to think it's just Pat Butcher on testosterone. Is Nugget going to have a guilty conscience since he was helping Nish, yelling out Dada G, really?
I believe so.
Pat
Nugget will definitely feel bad about it. As they'll have to know that he had help.
And then Pat also says, I don't think Eve or Suki is dead.
Me neither.
Michael Sharp says, so New Year's love and spirit. Hit that like button, everyone. Just throwing that in there. Then obviously Lennon Reef, just a final few here. Lennon Reef says should have been a two-parter like Christmas Day, too short to cover a lot of content. It is a good episode. And then Michael Sharp finishing her off. Michael Sharp, the MVP of our streams, always shows up, always yells. I don't want to say abuse, just yells at us. Not yells at us, he just leaves lovely stuff. But I like to say he yells. And Michael Sharp finishing her off here saying, agree two parts would have probably been better. And he also says, wedding day plummet similar to Stella. Yeah.
Yep. No, definitely. Yeah, it's I mean, the second they went out on the balcony and established as a location, you was immediately like, he's gonna fall off. He's gonna get pushed off the balcony. I do like how even in the end he's still clinging on to Suki, which can in a sense be attributed to him almost being like a toxic asset, a cancer, still hanging over Suki and still dragging her down. Even as she's trying to move forward, he is still the weight dragging her down, even with her trying to, even essentially give herself a new ball and chain, to use that fucking metaphor. She's trying to set her roots down properly, and he is still clutching on in his last dying breath. That's a cool aspect. And I perhaps my disinterest in this episode, perhaps it's the end of a very long month. It's a start, but it's surely the end of a very long set of episodes and a very long year as a whole. But I think it was a solid enough episode. I don't think it's going to go down as a great episode. I do think the length really did hamper it, but it's still it is a bow to wrap it up.
And my final closing thoughts, I'm just going to read someone else's comment to send us all off. My very quickly is if this so just a little announcement. We will be doing an awards, and obviously sadly no fan input, and it will be from January 2024 or January 2024 to obviously the cutoff point is the last week in December / the start of January. So these 2 episodes will be included, just so people know. And also finishing this off, Ethel 101010 says someone went over the balcony wearing a Nish mask while Nish is under the buffet table stealing full on veins and the pineapple and cheese on cocktails.
The old
Vol-au-vents, sorry, and the pineapple and cheese on cocktail sticks. I agree with that. He's probably
wedding staple.
He's under there hitting the gritty, you know. He's hitting the gritty. So yeah, thank you who tuned in into the live stream. Thank you fucking hit my microphone. Thank you to whoever watched this. We appreciate you. Have a happy new year. Here's to the rest of the content. Year 3 of Watching Walford. See you next time. Bye bye. Hello, fellow watchers and enjoyers. Welcome back to Walford on Tap, the show where we bring you today's topic, and today's topic ranging from the 2nd of the 1st, 2025. This is going to discuss Nish's final send-off. Are you ready, Ash?
I'm ready. Still workshopping the intro.
Yeah. Sure.
Still workshopping it. Okay,
I'll just run through the episode very quickly and then we give our thoughts. So everyone's in hospital. 4 people have survived: Denise, Vinny, Eve, and would you guess it, Suki doesn't. I'm only guessing she does. And throughout the episode, we see people are very excited. Well, not very excited. They're very stressed. Davinda is afraid he might get in trouble for being involved with Nish's flat basement, and that, you know, he seems to be in a bit of trouble. But Priya sorts him out and goes, "Hey, look, mate, we'll fucking clean it," and they clean it, and he seems to be free from it. And also, throughout the episode, we see that Stacey is struggling because Martin is ignoring her love. He is loving Ruby, which Ash really loves. I can see Ash. I don't even have the camera on Ash, but I can already tell he's fucking excited over that. He's giddy. He's like Charlie when he's in the fucking chocolate shop. And we see that they're happy, and we also
the chocolate factory.
No, do you know when he's in the fucking shop and the man starts singing, "The Candyman can, the Candyman can," that fucking bit.
Look, all I'm saying is Grandpa Joe is a fucking scrounger. He was faking it, the prick.
Would you uppercut Grandpa Joe?
No, I'm not you. I have standards for who I uppercut.
Oh yeah, I won't uppercut a 70-year-old man, but a 700-year-old man I'll fucking uppercut. I see how it is, Ash. But yeah, we see throughout the episode Stacey is unhappy with Ruby arriving. She lets one rip at Ruby, and Ruby's like, "Okay, fair enough, I leave." And then Martin confronts Ruby and is like, "Don't you worry, love, mama. I love you, babe. I love you, babe." And they are a couple now. And we also see throughout the episode that Eve is recovering. And what happens? She wakes up and Stacey tells her the truth. And Eve is like, "Oh no, where is Suki?" And she goes to see Suki. And she comforts her and she says, "Look, the bad man's dead and nothing more to do, nothing less to see." And Suki's like, "Oh, fair enough." And that's how the episode ends. We just see them sitting at bed, Julius still in place as Nish's body is bagged up. There's not much to go off there. That's the entire episode. Unless I missed some bits.
I mean, there is a lot of good stuff to go through. Your synopsis was a kind of peculiar one, but I'll go in between all of everything. I mean, simply saying the main things, as we said before, is first, Priya ascending to mother. She is mother. She is mothering in this episode. A lot of people in soaps, people love it when a mum actually starts to take care of her family, and like, even if she's putting herself at risk, she's still goes after protecting Nugget and protecting Ivani in the ways that she can, realizing the severity of the situation and stepping up. It's where a lot of like admirable traits come from. If you step up when your family's in agony or in trouble, suddenly it makes you stand out as a much more responsible, much more reasonable person. It kind of adds a bit more depth to just the fucking one-liners. So she cleans out Nish's old flat, gets rid of all Nugget's old prints, and basically secures his future. Yeah, Ruby and Martin they're back together, guys. They're back together. It's gonna be really lovely. Yeah, Martin essentially says, look, I like us as a family unit and I'd like there to be more of us. But the funny bit is Stacy's like fucking awkwardly peering around the corner. Like, it's just I always find these shots weird because, like, if it was Reese doing that, it would be creepy. But because it's Stacy and she's just so happens to be watching them have this conversation and seeing the kiss, it's still strange. It's still so bizarre. And then the final scene that is it's also like Ravi and Ivani kind of Ivani makes Ravi understand, like, fucking sort it out, man. You're yelling at me for yelling at Nugget. Why the fuck are you yelling at Vinny, for fuck's sake? Sort it out. But yeah, the final scene is Eve going to Suki's bedside, kind of talking to her, kind of being like, we just got married, you can't die on me now. And Suki opens her eyes. It's a magical moment. And then they both kind of acknowledge that we've won, as Julia's theme's playing. A very appropriate Julia's theme to wrap up all of Nish's stuff as well. I'm sure some people are still going to be lamenting over Karen Taylor's one, for fuck's sake. Like fucking a year and a half on, but people are still going to lament over it. Because she returned twice! She returned twice and got a Julia's theme. Twice! Anyways, that's just people being delusional sometimes. But a really fitting Julia's theme, an important one. The Panasar War is over. Nish is done. Nish is dead. He can't haunt them now. I'm sure he will in some way. Like, I'm sure when they read the will, it's going to be like some Archie Mitchell-esque controlling. But it is a true result. And finally, it's about damn time, but Nish is done. And that's how they ended out the year. These two episodes were linked into the previous year as to how it was going to finish. So it's a cool way to wrap a bow on it. The one thing I am still slightly worried about, and I guess we don't need to talk about this here, but we can talk about it on the podcast or something. But it's just a lot of these storylines have generally wrapped up, but it's also acknowledging that the 40th anniversary is just a month away. So now we're kind of like, we've wrapped everything up, but there's a big anniversary week in a month and a half. What the fuck are the main stories gonna be? Is it really gonna be Reese and Sonia? Like, not again, no.
They'll probably be grand and shit, but yeah, obviously we're going to on the podcast. Any closing thoughts, or
do you want to give any of yours?
I enjoyed the episode. Obviously, cynical me wanted Eve dead, so I can finally be like, yeah, it's over. War is over. Being sarcastic there. I did love Ravi giving Finny shit, even though I still stand that Finny would have been great in pushing Nish off the balcony. He would have been fantastic.
Terrible.
Oh, sorry. Next up, I love Stacey just peeping around the corner. But that's all my stuff I loved. I'll obviously dive into more on the podcast. I want to say this is the final Walford on Tap, I want to say. Unless the Omnibus comes out on Sunday, which it will. So I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for being here all month long. There will be awards coming out that will be us like going through our favourite moment of the year, or at least favourite moment of the year. Who needs slapping down, who doesn't need slapping down, who the most soap bitch is, all those awards that you will see, and I will be hosting it. It's going to be weird because usually you need 3 people, so one can be the like host of it, one person can be the like 2 people following their rewards. But yeah, we just go, oh, what's your award? Oh, that's good. What's your award? That's good. Oh yeah, thank you. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing, and I guess we'll be seeing you in the next one. We will be back doing these for either the month of February or the week of the anniversary. So we will see you in the next one. Bye bye.